In the blazing deserts of ancient Arabia, where legends were forged in sand and steel, one name echoed with a mix of awe and terror: Derar ibn al-Azwar, known to his enemies as the bare-chested devil. His story is one of raw courage, unparalleled skill, and a bond of loyalty stronger than any fortress wall. Derar was not just a warrior, he was a force of nature, a commander in the Rashidan army. He was a master of hit-and-run tactics, a phantom on the battlefield. But what truly set him apart was his astonishing battle cry. Imagine this scene, the air thick with tension, two armies poised for a clash. Then, from the Muslim ranks, a lone figure emerges. He sheds his armor, his mail shirt, until he stands bare-chested, a symbol of his absolute fearlessness. This wasn't just for show, it was a psychological weapon. It told his enemies, "I do not fear your blades, I do not fear death." And it told his allies, "Fight with all your heart, for victory is our only shield." He was a champion of duels, often challenging the best fighters the enemy had to offer and defeating them with lightning speed and precision. His movements were described as fluid, almost like a dance of death. Riding his trusted steed, he would weave through enemy lines, his spear and sword a blur of motion, sowing chaos and confusion wherever he went. Historians recount his presence as a turning point in many battles. When Derar was on the field, the morale of his army would soar, while a chilling dread would creep into the hearts of their opponents. He was the embodiment of shock and awe long before the term was ever coined. But even legends can fall. During the brutal siege of Damascus, in the heat of a fierce engagement, Derar's relentless charges finally led him into a trap. He pushed too far, too deep into the Byzantine lines, surrounded and overwhelmed. The bare-chested devil was finally captured. For the Byzantine army, this was a monumental victory. They had captured the man who was more myth than mortal, the warrior who fought without fear. The news sent shockwaves through the Muslim camp. Their spearhead, their unstoppable champion, was in chains. Despair began to set in. How could they win without him? But the story of the al-Azwar family was far from over. News of Derar's capture reached his sister, Khawla bint al-Azwar. Khawla was not a woman who would sit idly by and weep. Like her brother, she was a warrior, trained in the arts of combat. Her spirit forged in the same fire, without a moment's hesitation. She donned a male soldier's armor, masked her face with a green shawl, and galloped towards the front lines, her heart ablaze with a single purpose: to save her brother. A new warrior had appeared on the battlefield, a mysterious knight cloaked in black, fighting with a ferocity that stunned everyone. This unknown soldier charged headfirst into the Byzantine rearguard, where Derar was being held. They fought with the desperation of a cornered lion, their skill and fury unmatched. The Muslim soldiers, inspired by this new, enigmatic champion, rallied and pushed forward with renewed hope. Even the great general, Khawla ibn al-Walid, was mesmerized, wondering who this incredible warrior could be. The mysterious knight carved a path of destruction, closing in on the unit holding Derar. They fought through dozens of soldiers, a whirlwind of steel and determination. After a grueling battle, the Muslim forces, led by this masked hero, broke through. They had reached Derar. As the battle subsided, Khalid ibn al-Walid approached the knight, demanding to know their identity. Reluctantly, the warrior lifted their veil. It was Khawla. The army stood in stunned silence, then erupted in cheers. A woman had just led the charge and accomplished what seemed impossible. The Byzantines, regrouping, launched a counterattack. But now, they faced not one legendary warrior, but two. Derar, freed and rearmed, fought alongside his sister Khawla. Imagine the sight: the bare-chested devil and the veiled knight, brother and sister, fighting back to back. Their synergy was perfect, their movements synchronized. They were a storm of destruction, an unbreakable duo that decimated the enemy ranks. The Byzantines had captured a legend only to unleash a nightmare. They had no answer for the combined might of the al-Azwar siblings. The rescue was a success, and the battle was won, thanks to the courage of a sister who refused to abandon her brother. The tale of Derar and Khawla became immortal. It wasn't just a story of individual bravery, but a testament to the powerful bond between a brother and a sister. Derar ibn al-Azwar continued to be a legendary figure, his bare-chested charges a symbol of ultimate courage. But his legend was now intertwined with that of his sister, Khawla, the warrior who proved that valor knows no gender. Together, they represented the pinnacle of martial prowess and family loyalty in ancient Arabia. Thank you for joining us on this journey back in time. If you were captivated by the story of Derar and Khawla, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more tales of legendary figures from history.